Hotep family, this is Michael Imhotep, founder of the African History Network, host of the Michael Imhotep Show on the Empowerment Radio Network. We just finished broadcasting our show, and I wanted to let you know about the free webinar I'm doing on Saturday, February 4th, 2017, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. This is for African American History Month. And the name of this webinar is Should African Americans Celebrate Black History Month, Exposing the Myths? Should African Americans Celebrate Black History Month, Exposing the Myths? Okay. So in this webinar, what we'll deal with the history of African American History Month, why it was created, what we need to do to make it relevant for today and the future. Most people don't know the history of African American History Month, which used to be called Black History Month, starting in 1976 officially, and then before that it was called Negro History Week. Okay, so we'll deal with the origins of the celebration, what we need to do to make it relevant for today and the future. Then we'll also deal with dispelling myths in our history, like was the Black John Hanson president, was Africa named after Publius Cornelius Scipio Africanus? Did the Emancipation Proclamation free the slaves? We'll deal with the African presence of African people in this country that we call the United States of America, going back at least 51,700 years, because this was our land taken away from us. This was our land stolen from us. We were here even before Native Americans came into existence. Okay, so we're going to deal with this type of history tomorrow, and we'll also deal with understanding European white supremacy and racism, what it is and how it works. Okay, we'll deal with that as well. All right, so you can sign up for this as a free webinar. Go to AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com. Right on the home page of our website, you'll see the information there. Click on the link for RSVP. It's a free webinar, Saturday, February 4th, 2017, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. And invite your friends to it as well. We have the information posted here on the thread of this Facebook Live broadcast, also in the description. We'll post it here on the thread as well. You can watch from around the world. We know we have people around the world who watch my daily radio broadcast. We broadcast on Facebook Live. So you can watch this webinar from around the world. Visit AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com. You can also, that's the best way to do it. Go to AfricanHistoryNetwork.com. We have information on our Facebook fan page, the African History Network, posted about it. We also have a Facebook event invite as well. That information is on our fan page as well. So invite your friends to this also. You know, many people celebrate African American History Month or Black History Month, or what it used to be called. We were taught to celebrate it in school. But one of the things we'll also deal with is to clear up misconceptions, because people say, well, why do we have the shortest month of the year? Why do we only celebrate it 1 month a year? Things like this, okay? Why do we have the coldest month of the year? All types of nonsense. This celebration was never designed to be the only time of the year that we celebrate our history. The way most of us are celebrating it is totally wrong, because we never studied the history behind it. This is what we're dealing with this is what we're dealing with tomorrow. Okay, this is one of the things we're dealing with tomorrow. All right, I just did a presentation here in the Detroit area at the Jungle Juice Bar on Thursday evening, yesterday evening, on this subject. Okay, and the people were totally blown away by the information, because this type of information is not really taught in the schools. And I've been to a lot of African American History Month celebrations, right? And most of them are pathetic. Most of them are pitiful, unfortunately. And we have to stop recycling the same 15 to 20 sanitized Negroes every year as well. Okay, and no disrespect to these heroes and sheroes, but there are other aspects of our history that we need to deal with. And this celebration originally was supposed to deal with not just the accomplishments of African people in this country, but also the accomplishments and contributions to the world that African people on the continent of Africa made as well. And this is another problem, because this is something that's just totally left out of the equation. So unfortunately, a lot of the people who organize the Black History Month or African American History Month celebrations, things like this, unfortunately, a lot of them don't understand the history enough to put on powerful presentations. And what happens is that too often the celebrations become celebrations of integration and assimilation as opposed to African innovation. They become celebrations of assimilation and integration. Okay, the first Negro to do this, the first Negro to do that. Okay, this is what a lot of them become celebrations of. All right. Okay, so and if you're watching the broadcast, if it keeps cutting off, refresh your screen or reboot your phone or something like that. It looks fine on our end. Okay, so once again, this is a free webinar, and this is the first one that we're doing this month. We're going to have some other ones coming up on Saturdays later this month as well for African American History Month. Saturday, February 4th, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., 2017. I'm doing a live webinar. You can watch from around the world. It's a free webinar. Go to AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com to sign up for it. We also have the information here in the thread of the broadcast and in the description. Share this with your friends. Invite them to the free webinar as well. And then also at our website, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, all of my DVD lectures are there. The full DVD presentation that I'm going to do tomorrow is available there as well. It's a 4.5-hour presentation. That's the full one. But all of my DVD lectures are there. We have documentaries, etc. We have a recommended reading list of about 60 books at our website. You can read all of my articles that are right there as well. Okay.